Here's the center fielder, Denard Span, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
San Francisco, center fielder, number 2.
And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position, one batter into the game.
Stepping into the box, Brandon Belt for his career in this matchup. 2 hits in 7 tries. Pulled toward right center field. Hamilton is under it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play. Here's Buster Posey now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Line drive to center field. Hamilton is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him in this one.
And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. Runners going. This is pulled into right. But the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first? At the plate, Joey Votto. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First offering on its way. Swing and a line drive, but this will be a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Pitch inside the throw. He's set. It skips in as he steals the bag easily. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
That's a ball.
No error on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it.
Line towards center field. Span is there. 2 gone. Striding in, Adam Duvall. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Cueto pauses, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, now we've seen the combination of the 2-seamer and the cutter. That is a lethal combination because now he's taking away the ability of the hitter to sit on one direction of the pitch.
Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the. Into the box, Hunter Pence. Lifetime against this particular arm. 5 for 14. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay.
There's just something about a barehanded play that gets you out of your seat. The way the fielder glides to the ball, grabs it with an open hand.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Moving under it, Duvall. And he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. On the ground to the left side. Suarez takes it in. On the first, and can you believe it? A 3. Devin Mesoraco is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. And that brings up Scott Schebler. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he chased it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. 2-3 go the Reds. We'll move to...
Leading off with the Giants, left fielder, Jarrett Parker.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard liner toward short, but right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out. Now at the plate, Johnny Cueto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Popped up. Votto is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Joe Panic. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up. Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Ball 2 now. The 2-0 on the way.
Oh,
hard on the ground to second. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him.
Well, he's been on quite a roll tonight, retired 8 hitters. Now, with that base hit right there, that kind of breaks that streak of retiring 8 in a row. Let's see how he adjusts out of the stretch now.
Into the box now, Denard Span. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He doubled to open up the ball game. There goes the runner. Pitch misses low. The throw down.
無理だと分かっていながらも行くと。
And he'll be tagged out at second base. In now, Eugenio Suarez. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Now, Matt, this is the tough part of being the 8 hitter. That ball's right down the middle. So it makes me wonder, is he trying to give his pitcher a breather, or is he just not being aggressive? With the pitcher hitting behind you, you get a ball groove, you got to take a big hack.
Dribble to the right side. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Chop foul over towards the dugout. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Suarez is retired, and there's one away. Scott Feldman is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
He's looking really great on the ball right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman,
Jose Peraza is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Chopped weakly to the left. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Looking at this one, it's obvious he should have just hung onto it instead of throwing to the first. As it is, I think they'll score a hit and an error, and he's in scoring position.
Billy Hamilton is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Runner breaks for third. Pitches a cold strike. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there.
That's off the plate.
Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Parker is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of work. Homer Bailey will come on and get some work as he makes his second appearance so far this spring. Denard Span is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Grounded softly to the right. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. His lifetime numbers against Bailey, he's gone 2 for 6. And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan. 0-0 count, looking for a fastball. He took it right back up the middle. Great execution.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Buster Posey. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. It's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Hit in the air out to center field. Hamilton is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Comes set with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Popped up. Peraza is over. No trouble with this one, and the
투샷이냐?
into the windup and the pitch. Joey Votto is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And Votto reaches. He's got a base hit. The throw into second. But it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Fouled back. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Parker will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Ready for another chance? Devin Mesoraco comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And that'll be the 4th wide one. So put runners at the corners here with 1 man gone. Scott Schebler will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Nope. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes. First offering on its way. Zach Kozar is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Cueto pauses. Here it is on 0-1. Changed up that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Here it comes on 1-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Grounder hit hard. And no shot to knock this one down, and that's going to score the run from third.
Well, he really picked his teammate up right there with 2 outs and following a strikeout to get the base hit and drive a run in. That is really a special feeling, but man, he really lifted his team up with that.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Perhaps. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And that's over. 2-1. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. And this continues right on through him as he couldn't knock it down. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, you don't see that very often. Great execution. Got the cutter and just stayed on it and drove it the opposite way.
Seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Kirby St. John, a 6'1" right-hand.
Number 92, Kirby St. John.
今の好送球だったのに。
A shot to second base and out. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Eduardo Nunez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Runner goes for second.
1-0.
Pitch out. The throw.